Hi YouTube, Art here again with another audio video. This time for Black Ops 6. I have about 12 hours into the beta, and let's just say that this tweet from Treyarch really did not age well at all. Don't worry, Call of Duty Updates, as of the morning of recording this video, did tweet acknowledging that there are reports of audio not working, which it is not, and they are investigating it. There will be a small fix I provide in this video, but it is a small fix and it is temporary. This is week 1 of the beta. They've acknowledged that they are going to fix stuff. So this is what I was able to get just the most out of in this short amount of time. And once I saw that they were going to adjust things and change things, I wasn't going to spend any more time trying to polish the turd that is this release audio. Before we get into all that, let's just talk about the stock audio. The gun is just straight up loud. It is terribly loud. Directionality is not bad, but wind sounds are really loud, nature sounds, explosions, all of that is really loud, and footsteps are non-existent. With my existing tune from Warzone 3, there's some definite weird changes that happened with how audio is processed, specifically with the front channel. Having the front channel as low as I suggest in the audio guides does lead to some weirdness. There's some missing audio for sure. That doesn't mean that this is going to stop working in Warzone, especially because they've acknowledged problems, like I said in that tweet earlier. We gotta wait to see what their fixes are, and we also have to wait to see for the full release of the game and integration into Warzone, because while there are engine changes happening, we don't know how deep those engine changes go yet. We could say, oh yeah, audio is gonna function just like Black Ops 6 as soon as we get into Warzone. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe the audio still functions as it does in Warzone, and they just add the mechanics in. I don't know, you don't know, only the developers know, and we won't know until it integrates, so I will not be updating the full system until integration. Based on this release and how kind of rocky it was with the audio, I cannot make any assumptions now or beta weekend 2 on how the audio is going to be when it integrates into Warzone. I will release small patchwork fixes like we're going to cover in this video until then, but one more time, I will not be redoing the whole guide with updated everything until we see integration later on this year. If I were to guess, I would think we would probably see an update to the beta audio on Thursday. The beta ends on Wednesday the 4th, Thursday's off, and then it starts right again on the 6th. So maybe we get a audio implementation update. Maybe it's a bigger problem and we don't see any changes during the beta. Make sure you like and subscribe, click the bell, and I'll upload a video as soon as I know of any changes. I'm gonna share a clip here of me kind of exploring the new audio on live stream over on twitch.tv/art_is_war, and there's some weird stuff going on with the audio mixes. Okay, so this is PC speaker, headphones. This is all bugged in 7.1, right? So then if I take this back to just stock audio, stereo, I think audio's bugged. And then if we go to loudness EQ, no changes. Okay, so it's just totally bugged. If we go back to stereo, okay, this is just a loudness EQ cable that I set up on the PC. So it's another virtual device, but it has no extra EQ, nothing on it. So it's just normal. I'm just gonna show a short little gameplay here of about as good as it gets. We also have a lot of inconsistency among the maps. Derelict and Scud are probably 2 of the worst offenders for audio. You can't really hear anything. The best map for audio is definitely Skyline. And I can hear the changes that they made to the reverb and echo system, which is really what they were talking about in that original tweet. You can clearly hear when somebody's above you. There's like a hollow thud. The problem really comes up when people are on the same level as you you can't hear them at all. On carpet, it's very, very soft. And then sand is pretty much inaudible. If they're on wood, if they're on metal, or if they're on an elevated surface above you, it seems you really get good audio cues. So I think that is a vote in the box of there's some major problems going on with the audio system that we won't really see a fix for until they implement it.
Secure the objective. Locked down. We've taken control.
Threat down. What are you doing, freak? It's TDM. I guess people play TDM like that, eh? I just wanted to touch on this for a second because I think when we get to a place when audio is really good in this title, verticality is going to be a lot easier using this reverb and echo system that they touted in this tweet. You can clearly hear when somebody's above you. It sounds logically like the hollowness of somebody walking above you, which is something we were lacking in the current iteration of MW3 and Warzone. So I have high hopes once they fix it. Until then, let's get into the fixes. Link down in the description below is my Black Ops 6 Beta Weekend 1 audio fix. This is just a temporary fix. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you know when I upload any fixes after they've made changes. Download this zip file, extract it. Inside of that file is a folder called config. We're going to copy that folder. We're going to take it somewhere very specific. On your C drive, in the program files, go to Equalizer APO. Just right click and paste it into here and it will do everything. You are done with that step. Next, you're going to want to go to your documents on the PC and you're going to want to go to the Call of Duty folder, and inside of players, you'll find a new config file for this beta. It's called s.1.0.cod24.txt. You're going to open it and then scroll down to the end of the audio section. You'll see whether to allow MS 3D Spatializer Windows Sonic mode or false. You know this from the previous config. We're going to set this to true, and then you want to file, save, and close. There are now profiles inside of Hisuvi. If you open Hisuvi and go to the additional tab, you'll see under Profile Manager, there is BO6_BW1, so Black Ops 6 Beta Week 1, and then there's Warzone 3 Final. If you click Black Ops 6 Beta Weekend 1 and click Load, you'll see a couple different things. Instead of Atmos minus, it's using Sonic Plus, and the front channel is raised to 33. With a bunch of testing, this is as good as I could get it. Again, things are going to change when they implement a change. When that will be, I don't know. When you click load, it loads this profile, and that's all you need to do. You can close Hisuvi after that. We'll go over the in-game settings in a second, but if you were to go back and play Warzone, all you need to do is open Hisuvi again, go to the additional tab, and before playing Warzone, click Warzone 3 Final and click load. Note that loading these profiles will not change whatever equalizer you have loaded here. And just a quick note, if you don't see your headphones in the list, I can't make them, and you shouldn't pick anything close. You should just pick this line item here at the top, and that will clear any EQ. Again, once you've loaded the profile, you can double check Atmos -7, that's Warzone, you can close it. If you're doing Black Ops 6, you click Black Ops 6 and load, and it will change it to Sonic Plus and 33, and you can close. In-game, I don't know how much the config file and the settings I'm about to show you actually really affect anything. As I showed you earlier in the video, the audio mix doesn't change anything even, so who's to know? But I'm just gonna give you what I have set up because it's what worked best for me, and if it's what worked for me, I just want y'all to copy it. So audio mix doesn't matter, doesn't make a dang difference. Output should be art tune because that is where all of this is installed. Speaker output, it really does seem to sound different from Windows default to 7.1, and I don't know if that's just me coping because the audio goes out for a second then it comes back and I swear it sounds different, or if it's just how bad the audio system is right now, whether it's broken or just inconsistent. So regardless, run it on 7.1 and that's pretty much it. As long as your voice chat is on a separate device like it should be, that's as good as it's gonna get right now. You need to have your effects volume at 100 and we just gotta ride it out, unfortunately. I really wish there was more I could do right now, but I do think this is a big improvement. If they make changes, I will upload another video, so make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, check out my setup video here, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because I have 7 IEM reviews coming up. I've had the opportunity of a lot of companies sending me stuff, so if you guys have requests for IEMs to review, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if this does help y'all, and until the next video, which I think will be an IEM review, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.